Hello friends, click on the like button and the subscribe button. Also hit the bell icon to stay tuned for all my upcoming videos.
Hello and welcome to Automove India. Right now I am standing in front of Kairali Fort to review yet another car, and let's go inside to find out which car I can review, and I hope I can get to meet Shindo sir as well. So let's go inside.
Hi,
Hi.
Vishal.
Hi ma'am. Can I meet Shindo sir?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Hello sir.
Hi, I am Sean. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm fine. How about you sir?
I'm all good.
Okay. So which car can I review today?
It's a freestyle, Ford freestyle.
Oh great.
The compact SUV.
Yeah. CUV right. Okay.
Okay, all the best.
Oh thank you.
Good day.
Thank you sir.
Okay.
So this is the Ford Freestyle, and it is India's first CUV or compact utility vehicle. It can conquer both terrain as well as the roads. So this is the key of the vehicle. There are mainly three buttons. At the topmost is the button to unlock the vehicle, in the middle is the button to lock the vehicle, and at the bottommost is the button to open the boot. You have to press it two times, then the boot opens. Now we'll open the engine bay. And the engine bay is open right now. As you can see, insulation is provided over here and the engine is cleanly packed, and it is available with two fuel options, that is one is the 1.2 liter petrol engine and the other is a 1.5 liter diesel engine. Now we'll talk more about the specifications. Let me tell you about the petrol engine first. As I told you, it is a 1.2 liter petrol engine which has a displacement of 1194 cc, which produces a max power output of 96 PS at 6500 rpm and a max torque output of 119 Nm at 4250 rpm. Now we'll talk about the diesel engine. It is a 1.5 liter diesel engine which has a displacement of 1499 cc. It produces a max power output of 100 PS at 3750 rpm and a max torque output of 215 Newton meters at 1750 to 2500 rpm. This vehicle which I am reviewing right now is the diesel engine, that is the 1.5 liter diesel engine, and as you can see, the engine bay is packed very neatly. The engine is packed very neatly. Anyways, now we'll close the engine bay and talk about the design. And the engine bay is closed right now. Antenna placed over there, and it gets automatic rain sensing wipers as well, which is great. And talking about the design, it's very sleek and looks good as well. I especially love the color, it is very nice to look at. And talking about the headlamps, these are normal headlamps, that is, they don't get LEDs nor projector setups. These are normal headlamps. This is the grille which is finished in black along with Ford logo given over here. coming below, these are the fog lamps which are also normal bulbs. Towing hook placed over here. There's another grill also placed over here. And below we get this skid plate which is finished in silver. Now we'll move on to the side of the vehicle. Now I'm in the side, and over here they have given body cladding which really matches well with this color. I think it is the copper kind of color. It really looks sporty as well. Now we'll check the tire size. So the front tire size is 185 60 R15. These are 15 inches alloy which is given in grey color. I like it very much personally. Talking about the suspension, in the front it gets an independent McPherson Strut suspension along with a ventilated disc. Whereas at the rear it gets a semi-independent suspension with a drum brake. Over here, instead of the side turn indicator, they have given some element which also looks very sporty, and the side turn indicator is given on the outside rear view mirror or the ORVMs. That is over here. The ORVMs or the outside rear view mirror is electrically adjustable as well as retractable electrically. The side turn indicator is placed over here. As I told you, instead of giving it in the side over there, it is placed over there, over here. And the door handles are finished in body color itself. It gets roof rails which is finished in silver, which really looks great. And the top variant, that is the flare, it gets a dual tone color. The B pillar is finished in black. Over here below we get this sticker which adds more sporty look to the vehicle. It is not the body cladding. The body cladding is below, under it, over here. Now let's check the rear tire size. It is same as of the front, that is 185 60 R15, 15 inches alloy which is given in grey color. And talking about the rear suspension, it is a semi-independent suspension along with drum brakes. Next, let's move on to the back of the vehicle. Now I am in the rear of the vehicle. We'll start off with this. It gets a high mount stop lamp along with a wiper washer fluid, and it gets rear defogger along with a rear wiper as well, which is great. Next we'll talk about the tail lamps. It is normal bulbs, not LEDs or anything like that. Ford logo placed over here, Freestyle written over here in chrome, Titanium written over here in chrome. This is basically the variant name, and TDCI written over here in colors, that is black and red. Over here we get rear parking sensors. The rear parking camera is placed over here, and this part of the bumper is finished in black which really looks sporty as well. Nice finishing given over here. I like it very much. Over here as well we get the silver finishing that is similar to the front. So now it's time to open the boot of the vehicle. It can be opened from the key, that is press this button 2 times, and there you go, the boot is open right now. And as you can see, it is big enough, and the boot carrying capacity happens to be 257 liters, which is great. You can carry most of your things inside. In case you need more boot space, then you can split the seats, that is it splits in a single piece, not 60-40 manner. There are 2 buttons over here on either sides. Just click it, and there you go. You can get more space, and you can carry more luggage as well. Now let me check the spare wheel, and it is a normal steel wheel, not an alloy, with a maximum speed regulation of 80 kilometers, and the tire size happens to be 175 60 R14s. The vehicle runs on 15 inches alloy, and this is a smaller tire actually. Now let me close this. I left main things, that is in the boot it gets hooks on either sides as well, along with a light placed over here. Now it's time to close the boot. There's a handle kind of thing given over here so that you can hold on it and close it. And the boot is closed. Now we'll get to the rear seat of the vehicle. Doors shut with a proper thud. Of course it is a Ford and it has amazing build quality as well. Over here we don't get in any hook or handle as such. Now let's check the space over here. Legroom, awesome. Scooped out seat backs with magazine holders given over here. Under thigh support is also very good. And headroom, very good, awesome. Talking about the door over here, the door handle, the internal door handle is given in black. Power window switches placed over here. And this panel over here is given in kind of brown color. And the speaker is placed in the door as well. That is, it gets a 4-speaker system. Over here we get a hump. It is a very small hump. It may not be an issue for the third passenger. The rear seat, it offers very good comfort and the cushion is also very good. All the headrests are adjustable in this vehicle, as I told you before. It does not get a center armrest unfortunately, but overall the seat comfort and everything is good enough. This is the dashboard of the Freestyle. Next we'll move on to the front. Now I am sitting in the driver's seat of the Freestyle. Straight away we'll talk about the steering wheel of the vehicle. It is an electric power steering along with controls placed over here, that is to attend and decline a phone call and for the volume. Nice black finishing given over here. It really looks good along with the Ford logo given over here. And it gets an airbag in the steering wheel as well. The stalk in the left side is for the wipers. As I told you, it gets automatic rain sensing wipers. And in the right side, the stalk is for the indicators. The steering is also adjustable. Let me show it to you. Only for height. This is the instrument cluster of the vehicle. Let me turn on the ignition and show it to you. And there you go, it comes to life. The needle over here is given in blue color. In the center is the speedometer and in the left is the RPM meter. In the right side is the fuel gauge. Everything is given in an analog manner. Over here, the MID, it shows the trip, fuel temperature, the distance to empty meter, temperature, the outside temperature, the the engine temperature, and the kilometers, like that. And it also shows a warning if the engine bay or anything else is open. Before moving on to the center console, let me explain you all this. Over here in the center we get a light along with a mic placed over here. Let's take the co-driver sun visor. Over here we get a mirror but no light. There isn't a handle also. Now let's take the driver sun visor. Over here we get a receipt holder only, no mirror nor a light. Now we'll talk about the center console of the vehicle. First we'll talk about the dashboard. And unfortunately it gets hard plastics, but it may not seem like that. AC vent placed over here on the either side of the screen. It is a touch screen, as I told you before. These are the controls to turn on and off the screen along with the volume controls. This is to tune the radio. And these are the other switches for the screen. It gets inbuilt navigation as well, as I told you before. And it's loading right now. There you go, it has come. And as you can see, it is very good with great graphics as well. It's showing the time over here. This is to zoom in and zoom out. This is the search button over here on the topmost, and that is the navigation, as you can see. Let me show you the reverse parking camera. Before that, let me put it into reverse. So to slot it in reverse, there's a knob over here. You have to pull it, then put it into reverse. There you go. That is the reverse parking camera. As you can see, it gets guidelines, but those are not adaptive guidelines. Let's slot it back. Over here we get a hazard light switch. Below we get the air conditioning controls. It gets automatic climate control as well. over here we get this chrome line which looks really well. Even on the knobs there is this chrome line and this texture which I like very well. And this switch over here is for the rear defogger. We get some storage space over here, 12 volt charging socket placed over here, along with the aux port and an USB port. This is the 5-speed manual transmission of the vehicle. It does not get an automatic. On all variants only a manual is available. Over here we get some storage space, traction control switch given over here. This is to turn off traction control. Over here we get a cup holder or a bottle holder, 2 bottle holders along with one in the rear. Now let us take the glove box, and it is big enough. It gets a light as well over here, which is placed over here actually. You can carry most of your things inside, keep most of your things inside. It is deep enough as I told you. Now let's close it. Now let's talk about the controls in the driver side. Over here we get an AC vent. Below it is the controls for the headlights. It gets automatic headlights as well, as I told you before. And these two switches are for the fog lamp. That is, the topmost is for the front fog lamp and below it is to turn on the rear fog lamp. The switch over here is to open the boot. The boot can be opened in 2 ways, one from the key and other from here. Below over here we get the switch to open the engine bay of the vehicle. And it does not get a dead pedal, but the pedals are given very neatly as well. Now let's talk about the controls on the driver door. Over here we get the switch to open and close the outside rear view mirror. Just click it downwards and it closes the mirrors. Same way, press it once more and it opens. The door handle, the internal door handle is finished in black. How to lock the vehicle, lock the doors? Just push it inside. Now it is not going inside as the door is open. And over here below we get this switches, that is for the power windows. Only the driver door gets the one touch up down feature, that is for the power windows. Door handle and nice fabric work done over here as well. This element is finished in sort of brown color. The speaker is placed over here. There are door pockets which are large enough. You can fit in a 1 liter bottle easily, and it is deep inside as well. Maybe not that deep, a little bit. Coming over here, freestyle scuff plate given over here with freestyle written over here, and this is the remote fuel lid opener which is placed over there. So friends, now I'll be telling you some features which I have missed out, or the additional features. That is, firstly it gets 6-speed variable front wipers, that is, it can be adjusted for 6 speed. And it gets vehicle connectivity along with Ford Pass, the vehicle connectivity for the screen infotainment system, and the interior is given in charcoal black color, which really looks great, along with some graphics kind of things in the seat. As a part of safety features, it gets 6 airbags, that is dual front airbags along with side and curtain airbags. And it gets anti-theft alarm, speed sensing door lock, high speed alert, HLA or hill launch assist, ARP or active rollover prevention, along with ESP, ABS with EBD and traction control systems. Wow, it offers so many features along with so many safety features as well. So now it's time to start the vehicle, and today I am starting the Ford Freestyle. And there you go, it rose to life. There is no much engine noise inside the cabin. It is very refined as well. I would recommend you to go for this car if you are looking out for a sporty or good hatchback with more power and a good diesel engine or petrol engine as well. Moreover, it is a Ford. So as Ford gives 3 years or 1 lakh kilometer warranty, that is factory warranty as well. So why to worry? If you are planning to buy a car, then this is your choice. It is a sporty car. I can't call it a car, it is a CUV, that is compact utility vehicle, which I told you in the beginning of the video. So it can conquer the terrain as well as the roads, which is great indeed. Now it's time to end this video. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like it, please click the like button, and if you are new to my channel, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell icon to stay tuned for all my upcoming videos. Till then, stay safe, wear seat belts while driving a car, and always wear a helmet while riding a bike.